We're here today at Fairmont St Andrews Bay. Turf Science Live is a great format. We're here really as Syngenta and ICL to bring to turf managers a bit of background information of what we've been developing over the last months and years to bring product to market that will hopefully help them in their day job. There's some fantastic speakers from both companies, and we're also pleased to say that the R&A will be here as well to talk about what the R&A are doing to drive sustainable golf course management. So it should be a great day. With these events, we deliberately make them outdoors. Turf Science Live, as the name suggests, is trying to sort of make stations interactive. We're not always blessed with the weather. Scotland's had some fantastic weather over the last few months, but the rain is just starting to kick in now. We'll make contingencies if it keeps coming to ensure everyone has a great day.
I'll be talking today about the impact of climate change on disease. It's been the hottest summer ever in this part of the country, but we can see that climate change is creating warmer summers, and that's having an impact on diseases that greenkeepers are experiencing. The main thing I want people to take away from today's session is that there are things that they can do, even though we are seeing more challenging conditions. There's lots of tools still there, and the important thing is really to understand what they are, and I want people to take away that there are lots of opportunities still to keep that top playing surface for the golfers.
Our station at Turf Science Live is named Precision Nutrition. We're going to be looking at different fertiliser technologies, their strengths, their limitations, and how greenkeepers and ground staff may utilise those at certain times of the year. We've got spreader demos and really get into the crux of how we apply fertilisers accurately, hoping that the people that go away with a more informed decision-making process around the fertilisers they'll be using on their sites.
Today I'm talking with Andy about the future of fertilisers. We've constructed an interactive session where we'll be asking the audience questions about what they want from us in the next 10 years, and we'll also be talking about how we're thinking about building our fertiliser for the future, incorporating more sustainable ingredients but without sacrificing turf performance.
Really excited about this station today. Art of application has never been more important to turf managers. Getting what you want, where you want it is so important. So I've got some tips and tricks to help turf managers do exactly that. Also look at the new Evo pack, so a design for helping environmental protection as well. So really exciting stuff, and can't wait to get stuck into it today.
What brings me to Turf Science Live? Well, it was really just to come down and see where we're at with technology and the products that we use and what the future holds. It's refreshing being here, you know, coming down and getting away from your day-to-day, kind of getting lost in your job and seeing a lot of the products and new initiatives and what's coming in the future, and speaking to all the guys that are on similar positions to me. Some of the talks that stood out to me is just a reminder of how important it is to calibrate and look after your machines for precision applications and to get the most out of those applications and fertilisers and chemicals and what's.
I think the talk from the R&A was very good. I enjoyed listening to that one and to get an insight on what championship agronomy is and how they work around the Opens and stuff like that. That insight was really nice to gain.
I've been to a couple of events that ICL have done before when I worked back in England. This is the first one that I've been to up in Scotland. I like the remit of the days and the obvious educational days. We've learned about the fungicides and prevention and things like that, and mixing different types of active ingredients so pathogens don't just get used to one ingredient. The one about the spraying as well, so obviously the possibility of new nozzles coming onto the market, which is an interesting thing.
Some of the stuff that's actually been quite good, the fertiliser barrow and the overlaps and stuff like how they've redesigned it and stuff, and the sustainability is quite a big thing for me as well, so just to keep on top of that, so definitely put that into my programme for 2026 going forward. So
there isn't much education in our area, so we do have a little bit of a travel to go. Really glad that I did come though, it was a really good event, and I think I learned quite a bit about fertiliser today, particularly in Phil's talk, just learning about how to decide what fertilisers you're going to use and how you're going to utilise them, and just got a different perspective on the different types of fertiliser and building them into a programme really, as opposed to the nitrogen or the nutrient inputs. And what I've learned today, I'm going to take it and I'm going to utilise it to help not only improve the processes that I do in my day-to-day role, but also to help spread the education that I've received through the team. One thing that I do find extremely valuable, I would say, is the networking. Getting to meet other greenkeepers and people within the industry that are facing similar issues and challenges.
Great networking, meeting other people that are in our industry. You can sort of bounce off them a little bit, but also it's upskilling your knowledge.
And by speaking to each other, we might gain knowledge on things that we could do that we're not already doing.
It's just sometimes just nice to catch up and pick their brains about what they're doing, what they've found and stuff, and speaking to the experts. So it's always a good day out. So yeah.